we are going to jump back in the game. We're going to figure out what I did wrong, and then we're going to play the game for a while. So you can take a look here. I guess everyone's in here that they've done. I suppose that means they must update them every time. But they come with different levels. They come with different vehicles. You name it, man. You can probably figure it out. You played a video game before. You bought one recently. Cool. I'm just gonna figure this stuff out. But I want to play the game. I want to play more. Oh. All right. I can't. What are we doing next, guys? Wow, it was as simple as just jumping in, guys. You just jump in. I don't want to admit how long it took me to figure that out. So I actually have some other characters who may be of some benefit to me in the game, but I don't know. As the game goes on, we'll see. Like, because you come across puzzles with other characters that you don't have, but it pops up a list of all the available characters who can do it.
I would have had a more pleasant journey on the back of that Balrog.
It's so colorful.
Yes, it is rather pleasant.
It is rather
I can't see
pheasant.
Metalbeard.
Well, something's close. We're still tracking that signal. This way.
But this is what I'm talking about. Here we are
I
in...
believe the correct course of action is simply to follow the yellow brick road.
Oh, shout out to Gandalf. So yeah, here's one of the examples. All my characters, such as, and I just happen to have.
Someone else should probably take a look at this.
I'm working on it. So, boom.
Complete.
Cybermen. What we have is we already have a Dalek. Logan's mother is actually a pretty huge Hoovian.
The situation is under control.
I don't know how to fire his missiles though. I've been trying to blast this entire time. This is not a great playthrough. It is kind of cool, like a Tin Man. Oh look, there's a whole new area back here. My son's never seen this. Ha 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 ha. Micromanage.
Analysis indicates this will be of use.
Alright, we won't be using that. We will be eating lasers though. So yeah, you know, like, this whole segment of the game, Logan hasn't even seen. We'll see if he actually watches this video. Like, this is kind of an interesting situation for me to be in. I don't necessarily know if I want to spoil it for him this way, but I'm also having a lot of fun, so I'm gonna... Alright, I need a water guy, and I don't think we have anybody who shoots. Ah! God, it's hurting me! Fucking goop. Aquaman. Can anyone else? So what's cool is that even if you don't have a guy, you know, even if you don't have the guy who can do the job, you can hire them for studs in game. So you're not even stuck, you know, supporting the insane DLC practice. Okay, now those I don't know what those are. Neither me nor Logan has quite figured out what that is. Also, there's a ton of stuff here I can't do, so I'm just gonna come back when I get somebody goopy or I get a bunch of junk. I don't like his attack pattern. A really cool thing about this game, about the way they've handled the characters, is they all fight differently. So, oh, I went the wrong way, Donkey. Oh my! All right. So here we are in the Wizard of Oz level of Lego Dimensions. As I mentioned in the previous video, I have not seen my son do this part. I deliberately...
Find a way to get past this roadblock. Let's look around.
You know, I watched him play it a little bit, that beginning sequence. I met him, saw how to get this And I was just like, this game is super duper cool. I want to, you know, play this properly. So I've been deliberately avoiding. I'm trying to build. I like that she builds like a goofy Lego movie character. So I don't know how to solve these puzzles. I don't even necessarily know the resolution of the plot. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward that the good guys win, but he has only had trouble. What's this? Need a car. Where's my car? If somebody despawns, you can just, you know. Well, if I could just get on it. Okay, well, the Dalek can't handle it, so peace, Dalek. Bye, Felicia. Where's my bed? I guess that makes sense, because the Batmobile has a boost ability that it can use.
Is that singing?
Because of the wonderful things he does, we're out to see the wizard. It's not just singing. It's a singing scoundrel.
Nothing tickles me more than watching the Lego minifigs do things that they definitely can't do in the real world.
This is all a hallucination.
I think he's going crazy.
Batman is already
My
crazy.
dear, he's wearing a bat costume.
Right. So seeing them hop, skip, and a jump down the yellow brick road,
You're coming with me, Scarecrow.
it's always funny to me.
Another one to join us on our journey. And what are you missing?
A sense of humor. Hand him over.
But why ever would we do that?
Because he's a heartless villain.
No, I'm heartless. He's brainless.
Am I still a villain?
I did see this part.
Say something scary.
What? Is it Toto again?
Oh my, you are heartless. No, oh no, not another tornado.
Bye, Felicia, all over the place.
Going on?
Yeah, who was that laughing?
I don't know.
Look! Is that one of the pieces from the gateway?
Yes. Let's grab it and get out of this place.
My car got boned, so I'm still taking the car. It is a really long walk.
This vehicle will be converted into a cybermobile.
Or will it now? What was I talking about?
We're almost there. Goodness, this has been remarkably
There's so many
easy.
cinema scenes, I'm never gonna get a chance to talk.
Had to jinx it, didn't you?
Now that meddling do-gooder is gone, all of Oz is mine. So long, Dorothy. So long.
You know, my son's only 8,
Something magical.
so he still occasionally has trouble with boss fights and stuff.
It
And this game does have boss fights, like legitimate thought-provoking boss fights.
In the gateway pieces.
Get away from my property, whatever it is.
We've got monkey dive bombers.
Oh, this place makes Cloud Cuckoo Land look normal.
Like this one. So I did unfortunately have to solve some of the boss fights for him, so I know, well, some of them are resolved, but, suck it, monkeys. Wow, suck at me.
Broomstick of hers. It's defying gravity somehow.
You are no match for cyber technology. Delete, delete, delete.
Yeah, cyber.
Fail to halt the progress ahead.
So now I gotta move him off that thing.
You bothersome little worm. I'll get you for that.
Yeah, so when she gets you with that spell, you can actually just blast her. Sorry, Gandalf. Blast him.
What are you flying fools waiting for? Attack! Attack!
Rough her up. Wow. I blew up my Batmobile.
Today couldn't get any more strange.
I also only have one headphone in because I'm paranoid, so I can't hear dialogue on the left side of my brain. But there is a level coming up, one of the crossover levels, which, you know, I guess Oh, I am so excited to play through this game.
Stay in the red mist. That's just fine. Your thoughts?
Yeah, there are a number of mechanics in the game that actually incorporate the toy pad, which is really flippin' awesome. Gosh darn it. The supplement is not that great. Here we go. I mean, how could he be Batman, right?
Troublemakers like you to get in my way.
Just rough her up, Batman. Give her the business. You know, all the enemies have their own attack patterns, which is something they started back in my favorite video game ever made, I guess. Lego Marvel Superheroes. So I gotta imagine by now they have an excess of motion, you know, Lego character motion capture just lying around. But still, you know, as they bring all these characters from these different universes to life, Doctor Who, Batman, Wildstar, Gandalf, it's nice that they can all play differently, especially when there are so many games out there where they would have phoned this in. Dukes. Batman, I gotta move. Yeah, when she does that, the segments of the platform light up, and you have to physically move the character off of that platform, or else you die, I guess. I'm trying not to die, so I don't know.
I'm a bat. Man.
Seize the shiny and fly. Fly back to the castle.
No, you don't.
You'll have to be faster than that, my fine lady. Without my sister's ruby slippers, you're no match for me. Away, my pretties, away!
But this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, I know the plot to Jurassic World. I've never seen the plot of this game. This is fascinating to me. A story in which, you know...
Which went this way? Man,
Because a lot of it is just...
You just made a big
I got dizzy. I made the big mistake. Is that tree just owning me? I think that tree is just giving me the business. So, let's use a little future technology on it. Even though Cyberman is not a team player. It just keeps shooting Gandalf. Some silver. Can I just obliterate these things, or is it just going to keep whipping me? Whip it good. So I just gotta watch out for those. Can I? Oh, boy. Can I blast any of this? No. Can I get over there? What about the car? Car!
This vehicle will be converted into a cybermobile.
Haha, ain't no match for the car. I don't know if that thing I just smashed was. I'm assuming it's a bonus. Sweet. Sweet car, sweet backflips. Hot pockets. I'm a sucker for a true Jedi, true bonus, true, you know, whatever bonus guy. So I may occasionally bore you to death chasing after a single solitary cone, but I swear I will try and stay on task because this is a playthrough and not a Sam screwing around trying to 100% a game. I mean, I may eventually 100% the game. There's no accounting for whether or not that'll
What do you
happen.
think you're doing? You?
Oh, jeez. Well, don't tear your own pieces off to hurt us. We'll just leave. Well, I need those pieces, very obviously. Can I have those? Jerks. He's just throwing fruit at me. Ah! I'm getting fruity. Batman, hurry, put whatever you're doing. Ah, it's monkeys! You know, it's really cool because it's got music from, you know, The Wizard of Oz in it. Oh, gosh darn it. And all the characters have different dialogue for whether or not they can and can't do stuff. Do I just murder him slowly and surely? How do I see it? Ah. There we go. No, we didn't murder him. We just tickled him and upset him a little bit, so he left. You think the car can get through that brush? I bet it can. What's that? garbage now. Can I shoot this? Or was this just the origin point of all those terrible things that annoyed me? Bat ride the whip. Ugh. 5 pieces. That looks dangerous. I'm sorry I broke the car, guys. Wildstyle. So yeah, Wildstyle has this cool ability when we get past the cinematic, which there are an abundance. First complaint, too many cinematics. But you put her on the center base, and then she can kind of do... Oh, this is not the other thing. Batman? Need your help, buddy. Yeah, they all have a different, like, core ability, like root ability, that happens when you place them on the center base. You know, again, puzzle dependent, you can't just, like, whip them out. But Wildstyles does that thing where she, I don't know, senses a thing in the distance. Batman's ability, I think, is invisibility, but it doesn't come up until much later. We need someone huge. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman! Do I have anybody that strong? Can the Cyberman do it? I mean, he's pretty strong. But, no, it does not look like the Cyberman can do it. And I'm not going to burn my money. That is progression. I don't know what's happening over here. But yeah, it's cool because in some way they are able to not only channel, who is that? Only characters such as, so like now you can look at the oh, okay, Bankman, Yates, Ghostbusters. Yeah, last year I think when this came out, there was a you know, the new Cole Krager, Cyborg, Gimli, Harley Quinn. Wow, there's so many characters. The Stay Puft Marshmallow. B.A. Baracus has strengthened. I'm gonna wait until I get him. I'm gonna buy. You know, I should have done it. We went to not Lego Fest. Maybe it was Lego Fest, and I remember seeing the A-Team kit.
The world's greatest detective strikes again.
There was an A-Team kit, and I was like, holy crap, you know it would be sweet to have
That worked.
an A-Team kit. And now I have the game, and I am legitimately remorseful that I can't switch to B.A. Baracus. So, congratulations, Lego Corporation. You got me. Sorry, Gandalf. Well, that bridge is boned.
Lives there.
I know, right? Smash one or something. I'm just being a real big jerk now. Ah, it's the statue with the helmet. Or with the fire. Sorry, Cyberman. Another dude with a funny guy. Except for sound. There's another witch. I don't know a lot of lore about Wizard of the Oz. In addition to being a Who fan, my ex is Logan's mother. I guess we'll call her that. Is a huge fan of Wicked, which is coming to town in a couple months, and my son will probably finally get to see it. I guess I could go see it again too. It's not that I don't like musicals. I just don't like Wicked. I guess I don't like a lot of musicals. I guess I'm very particular. I don't know what I just unlocked. Like maybe a piece of cake, I don't know. But I'm down as the game goes on. Will I eventually murder these guys by running them down? No, I gotta beat them up. Alright, time to Batman. We are playing, not in tandem, but the other most recent... I kicked the crap out of that. The only other game we're playing Lego-wise is Avengers now, because he got Lego Avengers for Christmas, maybe. I think Santa hooked him up then. And that game has all sorts of, like the characters have a lot of combo moves and super moves and things like that. So It is kind of a bummer that this game doesn't... Yeah, she's got like weird wild style sense. But once she senses it, you know, then whoever is needed, Batman, throwing a Batarang in there. Part of the reason
There was no riddle to open this door.
I wanted to make sure I had some extra characters.
So you made it inside, did you? Well, I hope you like it here, because I'm gonna make sure you never leave!
You know who I like more than the Cybermen? I'm just gonna take him out. You'll see in a moment.
Uh-oh. I thought things were going a little too well.
Rest in pieces. Bad cop. Love him. Lego Movie, one of my favorite movies, even outside the fact that I'm a huge Lego fan. I just like the movie. I think it's really, really funny. I think it's really well voice acted, animated, you name it. Oh, imagine that. I needed him. And we already have his car taken care of. So let's see. I did. That's exactly what I was doing.
There he is.
Without running the tutorial. Upgraded vehicles. Toba. Batman. Can you upgrade your car?
It's time to dispense some justice.
You guys, you got me good. Ah, alright, alright. So, the upgrades, which are cool, unfortunately require a ton of money. Who has water? No one has water. Krusty has water. We need a water guy. I don't have a water guy. I don't think I can do anything with his room because I don't have a water guy. And I don't have a sweet car, which is a bummer. But we can get lots of studs, which will get us closer to True Jedi, or whatever it's called. In this game. I don't know, I haven't done one yet. This is my first level. I'm gonna try not to sit too far away. We're just gonna get back to the action, man. I guess it's okay that my son's never seen these parts because there's nothing he can do in them. Smash, smash, smash. Smash, smash. I mean, I'm assuming once I have like either power-ups or I don't know how the game's progression is gonna be because usually the way these games work, the way you get more powerful, the way you achieve more puzzles is by unlocking more characters. You know, there's a character with an ability that you don't have, something you can't do. And,
Got it. Now to get moving.
because of the way this game is designed, you know, everything... where is she? Oh, it's her relic detector. That's the bit. Okay. At some point during the Lego Movie games development, they decided that, you know, Wild Styles, like, she is defined by the fact that she wears purple and teal. So now in all the games, all the Wild Style stuff is colored that, which is cool, but, you know, that doesn't really scream relic detector to me. That screams like Wild Style, but like anybody could be using a relic detector. Gandalf could be using a relic detector.
World's greatest detective strikes again.
But I guess, you know, in the scheme of branding, in the scheme of making it make sense for the kids, you know, who are ultimately the target audience for something like that, so making it Wild Styles colors is kind of a necessity, so that's fine. No one else can get up here. I will notice that's something that's kind of gone by the wayside. Oh, no, I stand corrected. In other areas of the game thus far, they had been... I need Magic Man. What's this thing do? Can I jump on it? Gandalf. And I burned myself, so let's Let's try it again. Take two. In the olden days, they always made sure to include a way for all the characters to reach, you know, like they would always tag along. Whereas in this one, kind of you use the one character to solve the puzzle, and then the other guys just kind of teleport their way through it, which is a little bit lazier, but it does make it easier on the developers to build these puzzles to get through the games, because there was a lot of it was wasting a lot of time. Like, the one character can get up there, but then, you know, you're in a gang of like 6-7 characters, so it's like, how is every single character who has a different set of abilities gonna make it up a ladder?
Magic.
All she's doing is moving faster than the eye can follow.
Then let's find a way to stop her.
Yeah, Batman. Stop being a hater. I almost forgot there was a plot going on. This is another part I did see because my son, he actually figured this part out on his own. He just couldn't, I think I didn't have anything else to do. I just came in the room and was watching him. But I was, you know, trying hard, man. Trying hard to avoid...
Find a way to deal with her and get the part back.
Oracle, how do I beat this thing? I'll just do that.
So that's like a weird, not weird, but that's a boss dialogue that they have. Yeah, he figured this part out. I just watched him do it because, again, I didn't have anything else to do. There's only so much dinner you can make, so many dishes you can wash, so many excuses you can make for not... hamburgers, I need Gandalf free. So many excuses you can make for not being in the room with your child before eventually you just need to come in and watch him play some video games. So that was part of the reason I wanted to make sure when I got the time, which I did not really get the time easy. It took a lot of... Hey, buddy, just get bent. You know, his birthday was June 30th, and it is now middle of July. Late July, in fact. Middle of July, I guess. It's sad. I don't know what date it is. That's how bad things have been. But I went on vacation, and I got my brain scrambled, and now I'm back, and I wanted to play some video games. So tonight, I'm playing LEGO Dimensions because there's another slightly more intensive character, or slightly more intensive game that I do want to play. I just did not. I did not have the energy for it tonight. Because you know, it's going to upset me. And I cannot handle being upset right now. Sorry for the intrusion. Real life happened for a moment.
Remind me not to do that again.
Yeah, so because this game only has the 3 characters and only has Batman and Gandalf and Wildstyle, they have to do everything, which in the olden games there would be, you know, 40, 50, 100 characters, so they could split it up over, you know, like there'd be a lot of secrets, but there's, you know, so I think all the hidden stuff in this game, because they have the hire a hero system, is going to be required. You know, like, you're gonna have to get other characters. But again, because they have the higher hero system, Bad Cop is taking shots at her. I like that. Go AI. You're free to go. Oh, I blew it. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now. There we go. Gotcha, Wicked Witchy. She wrote that one. Break her down.
She's stunned. This might be the only chance to take her down.
Beat her down. Of course, that's how Sam solves his problems. It's by beating them up. But in reality, you're supposed to employ some strategy. Which, in this case, is anybody who's seen the Wizard of Oz knows how we're going to take this poor Elphaba down. What a world, what a world.
Make sure to cancel my newspaper delivery.
So that was
How do
fun.
you suppose she ever took a bath?
Good question, Gandalf.
Maybe that isn't monkeys we can smell. Another rift.
Hashtag writing.
Batman!
On it.
I believe the rift is becoming unstable. Should we take our leave through it?
Where do you think this one leads?
Wherever it is, it's got to be better than this garish nightmare. Come on.
Garish nightmare. Alright, so that was Follow the Lego Brick Road, the first level of Lego Dimensions. I think I probably got another one in me, so there'll be a little bit more recording tonight, but I'm not going to put, or you're going to watch it, I hope, please do. We're going to break this one here. I just want to see what all I unlock. Rule Breaker. I don't know why that's qualified as rule, but they'll explain it. It'll make sense eventually. Is the Phantom Stranger in here? Oh, those are mini kits. Okay, alright. See, but again, I need so many characters. Or I just need a lot of studs. 1,016 golden books. So yeah, that was, I guess you'd call it level 1. The Wizard of Oz. Follow the Lego Brick Road. Flippity floppity floop. I hope you have a good day. I'm gonna keep playing this game. Bye.